All right, and that was Furious Paul with Super Castlevania 4. Awesome run. Thank you so much for that. Next, we have Castlevania Rondo of Blood with Klaige. Don't go away. I have a couple donations to read in between. So we have a $33.33 donation by Nate Schilleman. I discovered AGDQ last year while searching out NES speedruns on YouTube and have been hooked ever since. This is the first event I've been able to see live, so I thought I should probably donate. It's really awesome that you guys do this to raise money for charity. Love all the NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis runs. Those are the games I grew up with, along with Atari and ColecoVision. Keep up the good work, and thanks for the week-long entertainment. We have a $5 donation from Anonymous. Never seen this kind of charity before. Great. Donation incentive goes to Speaker's Choice. Greetings from Denmark, Scandinavia. I have a $30 donation from Ken Franchiero, donating in response to that awesome Stage 3 in Castlevania 4. Also, shoutouts to the thunderstorm that started here just as the Castlevania run started for improved ambience. Okay, got a $30 donation from Karen Bozadandia. Some great runs over the past few days. I don't know how you do it. Good luck with the rest, and let's see some Super Mario Bros. 3 100%. Looking forward to that run, too. It's going to be a good one. Speaking of Mario 3, more fans for it. $50 donation from Catch a Big Fish. Good cause and good music. 100% of Mario 3, please, please. $25 donation from Anonymous. This donation is for the person reading the donations. Good to have someone reading donations and asking questions every once in a while for all of us not aware of all the small things the runner does. Donation goes to Reader's Choice. $5 donation from DPS Monkey. Hey Paul, best of luck on the run. Crosses before bosses and may the cycles be forever in your favor. Also, save those delicious frames. Kill the animals. Certainly had some good luck on that Slowgrowth fight. $50 donation from Mug Ginger. Hi from the UK. Speedrun hype. Have a $5 donation from Aldriel. Had to donate because of Castlevania. Thanks to everyone for SGDQ, from the runners to everybody organizing. Also, save the frames, kill the animals. $50 donation from People's Champ. Been watching for a few years, and now I'm finally donating. SGDQ hype. $40 donation from Sephiroth. Not much time to donate for the Shovel Knight backward zip glitch demonstration. Let's get it done. And remind you too that we'll be closing soon as Shovel Knight starts. So if you would like to see the backward zip glitch demonstration, please be sure to get that money in.
All right, thank you. First, we need to make a file here. Do we have a winner for the file name donation incentive?
Do we have a file name?
Baguette. All right. My French is awful, so I'm hoping I'm going to get this right. Correct? All right, we did it.
B-A-G-E-T.
All right. Well, welcome to Rondo of Blood, everybody. We're going to start off with an extended cutscene because this game is all about anime. My name's Klaige. I've been running this for about half a year. And to get the obvious question out of the way, yes, I'm using this monstrosity of a fighting game stick to run this game. Long story short, I have a minor issue with my right hand with one of my tendons, so it really cramps up if I try to do claw or piano grips on small pads. So, but I played fighting games for 13 years competitively, so this alleviates that problem. Using a stick to control a Belmont and a classic CV is not particularly an advantage, but it's the only way I can perform the movement tech in this game, so you'll see that shortly. And we've dubbed this stick Frankenstick. It is a 5-console modded arcade stick that has passed hands in the Iowa fighting game community about a dozen times. No monetary value was ever exchanged for this because nobody actually wants it.
Nope. I can confirm that I passed that to 2 separate people and it returned to me one of those times.
Correct.
Just shut up on your porch.
Yep.
Some tears.
So we're going to give Frankenstick a workout here. So first off, we're going to have a tutorial boss here. It's Death. So he wants to show us just how anime the Grim Reaper can be, and he's going to prove it real fast. So
I just realized
time starts as soon as I gain forward movement here. I will try to set that with this cute foot pedal. Okay. So that's the boss. That's the start for the tutorial. I can sit here and get hit by this giant fireball, but I don't want Death to think he's actually good at fighting games, so we're just going to go ahead and not let that happen. And this concludes the tutorial to Rondo of Blood. So we're going to go into Stage 1. Stage 1 is actually an homage to the town in Simon's Quest. It's set up very similarly. And it's time to explain how we move in Rondo of Blood. We move by never looking at enemies, because that's for chumps. We're going to moonwalk a lot and backflip over things. I am going to turn around again real quick here. This section, these spawns are completely random, so it's just easier to set up spacing to do it this way. I pick up the axe here, not because I intend to use it on enemies for the most part, but because I want to pick up some sub-weapon ammo and a high-to-reach candle right here. The sub-weapon ammo count in this game is extremely tight. Bye, skeleton. So as you can see, this is a classic-style Castlevania, but instead of utilizing a lot of damage boosts, this backflip mechanic is going to allow us to basically dodge enemies much easier. It's also incredibly fast compared to normal movement. Anytime you see me do a backflip, that's worth about 0.2 seconds over just walking normally. So 5 backflips is a second in this run, and there are a lot more than 5 backflips. This is the section for the first boss. The first 4 stages all have branching paths. Bucket Boss wins today. Good job, buddy. Basically, you can go multiple of different ways to exit stages, fighting either different bosses or skipping bosses altogether. So it just so happens that all the alternate stages are the fastest route for playing with Richter only, so we're going to be going to all the alternate stages in the game.
You have axe, by the way.
I do have axe. Well, we won't be using Hydrostorm. That's all right. That's going to make this fight much longer than intended, but that's all right. I'm not going to take damage because this is going to take longer. Normally I would have picked up the Holy Water to do Hydrostorm here, but yeah, I forgot since Bucket Boss won, so slow start, but that's all right. We'll make it work. All right,
Nice.
we got through it. So that would have gone a lot faster if we used Hydrostorm. That's the only point we would actually use an item crash in this game. Item crash is much like Soten exist in this, but after this, they're no longer useful. So good improv. You also notice I intended to take damage during that fight. All the enemies in this game for bosses have desperation attacks as they die. None of them can actually kill you. They can just bring you to 1 health, except for one special cheaty dude that we'll talk about later. So stage 2 is where the backflip mechanic is really going to start showing how much you can save time. We're going to start off here by getting rid of this dude. And we have a plethora of extra sub-weapon ammo and the axe already, so we're going to go ahead and skip getting a couple things there. Bone Pillar wants to have bad patterns here, but that's all right. Champion Bird, I need you to leave me alone. That's a good pattern. Good. So like I said, this run is a lot more about avoiding enemies as opposed to damage boosting off them.
And one detail of the backflip mechanic.
Champion Bird.
One detail of the backflip mechanic is that normally if you just backflip and do nothing out of it, you'd have a slide recovery.
Yep.
But doing the whip early and landing just as it's about to end means that he gets the whip recovery instead.
Yep. There is a minor glitch there. When you land on the boat, if you just stand there, you can't move during the text. However, if you whip as you land and cancel, you can actually make the boat move with the same momentum you do. This is our only auto-scroller. Basically, I'm just going to dodge fishmen. There's not much interesting going on, so this is a good point to squeeze in a couple donations.
All right, thank you. We have a $300 donation from Figgy, who says, shout out to Klaige, the Guilty Gear scrub. Just kidding, guy. Glad to see you running another GDQ event. Good luck on the run, and to all the other runners as well. This donation is going to Bionic Commando, Rearm 2 100%, because PJ always needs more time to break the stream.
Thank you, Figgy. Always appreciated. Hey, look, they're gone. I think it's safe now. Oh god, I lied. We have enough health. We can literally just tank all this now. So this stage does not have a boss. This will be the end of the stage as we come through this next section.
The boss is not falling through the boat.
Yes, correct. All right, this is the cemetery stage. This has some interesting sections and movement tools in it. So these mudmen are random. They can spawn in different places, but not terribly a big deal. This is one of the few sub-bosses in the game, the giant floating skull. Luckily, I have the axe, and it's really, really good for dealing with this guy. Bye. This is a tricky section. You're going to get boosted, that's fine. This is not the fastest way to do this, but still very effective. If the mudmen cooperate, I can actually go through that without taking any hits. But that is a pretty optimal pattern. You need to kill that skeleton really quickly or he becomes a problem. This section, going to manipulate the Gravedigger here to jump so I can just walk right under him, because he takes 1 billion whip hits for no reason in this game. So this is how we're going to get to the next alternate stage. These spike balls can actually have their chains broken, and this is going to unlock a secret area. I'm going to jump off this for fun, because it doesn't do damage, and it's a flashy way to get to the door. So this is the first dangerous boss in the game, Dogether. Basically, the reason that you need so much sub-weapon ammo is for this fight. We'll see if he starts me with a good pattern here. That's a good pattern. This should be a good fight, if he doesn't glitch out. Dogether has a habit of going up to the ceiling where his hitbox disappears permanently. Nice dodge. That's a good fight.
That was a great fight.
I will take that. So, like I was talking about, I'm going to go ahead and take all the damage on this now because it'll make the countdown with my life be much shorter. It doesn't save much time, but it is a few frames over the course of every boss fight. And like I said, the desperation attacks cannot kill you. That's a weak pose. I'm sorry. I can do better.
I like the flicker whip.
We're saving some good ones for later, hopefully.
Mid-air flux.
Stage 4 is notable because it has one of the best songs in the game in Slash. And that's a high praise because every song in this game is incredible. So those of you who know anything about Soten, this is in fact the prequel to Soten. Frogs are just as big a jerks in this game as they are in Soten. However, they are not quite as found in the run overall, so. And we had no champion birds, that's a good sign. This next section is one of the more random ones. There's going to be frogs that are fixed spawns, but then there's going to be skeletons climbing on these bridges, and you can get between 0 and 5 spawns. The average is usually 4, so we'll see what we have here. There's one. There's 2. And 3. Do I hear 4? 4, going to the highest bidder. 3 it is, above average luck. Thank you, debt collector.
Don't thank him yet.
Never thank him.
This run hasn't even started yet. It's fine. So now we're going to have one of the 2 backflip races in the game. We're going to race some Fleamen. And this is about as fun as it sounds, depending on where they spawn. Right now, they're being way too friendly, and that scares me. Goodbye.
Triple kill?
Yep. Oops. So those birds can spawn behind you, in front of you, anywhere they want. That was by far the friendliest pattern I can possibly have.
Yeah,
so,
where were they?
Yeah, I don't know. They're saving up for better parts of the run.
Oh.
Choo-choo. We're going to grab some more hearts. So we're going to get introduced to a fun mechanic in the game called Curse, and we're also going to pick up what allows this run to be completely stomped, and it's the Bible. This is Dullahan. He has a quick kill that I'm going to attempt here. Okay, good start. So what's going to happen, his head is actually going to curse me. Curse is interesting. It slows down everything, including all of your moving hitboxes and the sub-weapons, so they hit way more than they were ever intended to. He effectively kills himself by cursing you. So thank you, Dullahan. And now the run starts. We're going to go to Ghost Ship, and the possibilities to die on Ghost Ship are really, really high, so we'll see how things treat us here, but this is one of the most dangerous stages in the game. Let's see what Sniper Skull wants to do. Good, he's going to leave us alone. And 1, 2, 3, good. All right, good start. So coming up here, we're going to have our second sub-boss, and he's fun. Basically, if I was doing this run for time right now, everything would hinge on the pattern this Poltergeist sword is about to give me. We affectionately dub him Troll Sword, but we'll see how trolly he feels. Oh yeah, he's gone.
Oh yeah.
He's
So
out
long.
of town.
Yes, straight off screen.
That's
Oh,
not
wow.
bad.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
not bad
bad.
at all.
We'll
Not
take
bad
that. He can easily eat 30 seconds
Yeah.
if he so chooses.
Oh yeah, it can be easily a minute before you even see him.
So as you can see, I'm giving the Bible a serious workout because it stays on screen forever, does a ton of damage, and just plows through enemies. This picture is actually a one-hit kill if it ever touches you, but we just won't do that. All right. Upcoming now is one of the most dangerous sections in the game, so I'm not going to be talking much once we get to Flea Rider section. Hopefully you can grasp what I'm going to do. It involves some of the only major damage boosts in the game. So first we're going to get the jump up here. Nope, we'll just backflip the wrong way and get hit. Good work. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and kill him. That's a scary spawn. Good. Good. 3 is real bad. Good. We're not going to go for leap of faith
no,
here.
No.
Going to take the super safe.
Yeah.
All right, we made it.
Not
Question
yet.
mark. We
All
did
right,
it.
we made it.
And I appreciate the applause, but remember when I told you how anime death is? He isn't real fond of us making fun of that, and he's about to show us why.
Yeah, this fight is the ultimate danger.
This fight is 100% random in Phase 1. It's hardcore Gradius, and good luck me. Okay. It's not good. That's really bad. Dead. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
This fight is the most difficult in the game. This is where the vast majority of my runs end. There is no actual reliable tracking pattern for where the sickles go. They are 100% random. You just have to try and make reads the best you can. We're going to take Holy Water over Cross for our backup strat here because Death actually will hard counter Cross in Phase 2. If you throw it, you will just take automatic damage due to a Reflect skill. And the dodges. Okay. Yep, dog it. That's fine. Come here. That's a strong scythe. This pattern is unbelievable. That's helpful. All right, he's almost out of phase 1. All right,
Okay.
That's a start. Still got a long ways to go. We got to dodge skull projectiles here. These are random. Good. Okay. Normally I would have a really good quick kill, but since I don't have the Bible, I'll have to be a lot more careful with phase 2 here. However, phase 2 is not nearly as dangerous as phase 1 most of the time. We're going to knock him back with holy water here. Swing, swing, good. Good. Come at me, swing, good. Troll Sickle, how you doing? Good to see you. Swing. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have loved to show you the phase 2 quick kill, but this fight there is no good way to manipulate it. Sets, who actually is the reason this route exists for 99.9% of what I'm doing, did a lot of extensive research on trying to find any way to make death a somewhat manipulatable fight, and you just have to make hard reads. It's a tough fight, but luckily we have some backup strat to get the Bible back. But right now, it's Saturday morning anime time, so if you want to read some donations, this is a great time to do it.
Thanks, Klaige. We have a $20 donation from Fading Embers. Klaige's run on Super Pitfall at AGDQ 2015 is what I show friends when I try to explain GDQs to them. So I've been rating for his run on Castlevania all week. This donation goes to Runner's Choice.
Thank you very much.
We have a $10 donation from Prinny, who says, donating to the runner, to ask the runner, what arcade stick are you using? Good luck on the run. Hype for Shovel Knight.
As I said, it's Frankenstick. It is a custom-made 5-console stick that we have passed around the Iowa fighting game community. Quick shout-outs to the longest Dracula arm in history here. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm sure it's fine. We still have more anime, so feel free to read another donation or two.
Okay, $30 donation from Anonymous and says, hey Travis, don't mess up Rondo on my birthday. Stay free in XRD.
Thank you, man. Do what I can.
$15 donation from Askivo. Click percent hype. Best of luck on the big toss, and may he not be a jerk face. Always a pleasure to watch you demolish games, Klaige.
Thank you very much. We're almost done with anime, I promise. So the reason this scene is not skippable is because to run Richter percent, you have to run a new game file. If you run a new game plus file, you could actually play as Maria, and Maria is way faster than Richter is if you already have her unlocked. The reason she's not used in the interview run is that it takes more time to go get Maria than she can make up for using her in the fight. If you want to see what Maria can do to this game, just look up some of the Maria speedruns from the past. She's pretty busted. So now that we took out Death and Anime has died, we are going to start a boss rush. Normally I would just go straight up here and start the actual boss rush, but we really need Bible, so we're going to make a quick detour because they were nice enough to provide me one in this stage.
They just hid it by all the...
Oh yeah.
Well, it wasn't really hidden. It's just by everything that's dead.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which is where the Bible goes.
All right, so. The music in this stage, not the lead up here, but the actual boss rush is actually my personal favorite in the the soundtrack, because it's a remix of the original CV1 boss music. Because we're going to fight all the Castlevania 1 bosses in a row. So we'll start off with Vampire Bat here. Vampire Bat is the most random of the bosses, but Bible can quick kill him if he decides to cooperate. That was not great. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Anytime he dies before drill is pretty strong, so we'll take that. Gonna grab all these hearts, and then we'll fight Medusa. Good. I like to push her into the wall. Sets taught me about that because she has the laggiest death animation. Just that dissolve takes a long time. Up next is the Mummy. The Mummy is actually really challenging without the Bible because of his second attack. But this is going to clear out all the bandages he would throw. Wow, gets stomped.
Wow.
He provides meat, which is nice. Up next is Frankenstein's monster. He's a grappler. He really likes to telegraph running command grabs, and he doesn't space them very well. Yep. So we've run the gauntlet of the CB1 bosses, and now it's time to fight someone you may recognize from Soten, and that is Shaft. Shaft is extremely random, but he can only teleport so far on the screen, so there are ways to get him down pretty quickly, but he does have to cooperate to an extent. The Bible also comes in really handy here. That's the good teleport. Get stomped.
Wow.
So good. Wow.
So that is only the second time in all my months of playing this game that I have ever actually beat Shaft before he summoned lightning orbs.
That was ridiculous.
That's incredibly rare. It's also worth noting the 2 orbs that dropped after Shaft's death animation, that is his desperation attack. It will kill you. The only one in the game. So it sets you up for conditions that you're like, oh, I just take damage, it's okay. And then splat, redo this whole stage. Okay, this is terror mode right now, and you'll see why very quickly, so. It's the obligatory, hey, it's a bridge to Dracula's castle. I'm sure it won't crumble. Crap.
Also enjoy bats.
This is too quiet. I don't like it.
No bats?
We made it.
What is this?
Wow.
mod?
Wow.
Bats can randomly spawn behind you. Sometimes the bats have swords.
Yeah, sword bat is... I don't know what they were thinking.
Hey, stairs,
They
how
were
do they
thinking, hey, you know who we hate? The player.
work? Correct. All right. Kind of a weak climb there, but that's all right. All right, we're going to try and set up a glitch here where we're going to clip through one of these gears, but there's harpies in the way, so Bible, help me out. Nope, not the first try. Second try? All right,
Oh,
that's
nice.
not bad. Good. Pixels. Oh, thank you. All right, obligatory clock tower climb, because can't have a Castlevania without one of those. Ghost, what are you doing here? You're not allowed. So we're going to use the backflip to clip through some stuff here. That's obviously not intended. Okay, I'm going to be attempting what is the most difficult skip in the game. This is the double big toss into Taz flip skip. I can't really talk during this, so here goes. Nope, missed the jump. All right, we have to fight these guys straight up now. I don't like that positioning. We're actually going to take this really safe now. And spam Bible. All right. So I got the first 2 parts. Unfortunately, what I missed is this nearly pixel-perfect flip up into the stairs. This is not the intended route, but it saves a boatload of time.
Yeah.
There we go. So to do that, you have to do a max delay backflip. You actually don't have to backflip the second you jump. You can delay it a little bit, and that's what allows you to get the extra height to get up there. So real close, but unfortunately just missed by probably a frame or 2 of getting it out. If you do it too late, you just don't backflip, and then you land down there and get stuck, but that's all right. So we're going to refight Shaft's ghost here. If I do this fight right, this is going to be incredibly boring. If I do it wrong, it is one of the most dangerous fights in the game, so we're going to attempt to do some hardcore juggles here. Got it.
Nice.
Basically, that works if you hit him before he hits the ground, he will never be able to do anything. He just does an auto retreat. If he ever touches the ground, he can summon a fire-breathing bone dragon from the sky. He can summon a behemoth that rises out of the ground, and then bats fly down. It is It's just about as bad a Gradius as the death fight, so you do not want to let him go. And we're on to the final stage, fighting Dracula. This is where the clock rush would start in Soten, if you're familiar with that, so we're just going to go ahead and do the literally exact same fight. So first phase Drac is classic Dracula. He can be force cycled with the Bible if I'm really on point. Good, got all 4 hits. Good. Good, got a chance for a force cycle here. Got it.
Awesome. Nice.
That is the fastest possible kill on him. And now he's going to transform into second form. He's on the right side. This is good. We're going to be able to get some extra Bible hits as he spawns. Gonna let him cross over here. This fight is fairly anticlimactic. Because this is what Drac does. He jumps a lot. And got it. And that is Castlevania Rondo of Blood. This might be set up for a pretty solid pose. We'll see if we can end it on a high note here. Not bad. I was looking for the one frame earlier upside down pose where he's head-to-head with Drac, but that's it. Thank you very much, guys. It's always an honor to do these runs at GDQs and raise money for worthy causes, and hope you enjoyed. And you won't get to see the whole credits because we need to get set up for the next block, but shout-outs to Iga, who is one of the main programmers for this game, and of course to Pop the Top Wada. If you want to learn more about him, check out a couple of my recorded runs and watch the credits. You'll understand. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That was Klaige with Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Let's have a hand for all our Castlevania runners again. That was a wonderful block. Thank you so much, guys. Jaguar King, Furious Paul, and Klaige. Solid block. Thank you, guys. Okay, a couple more donations, then we're going to move on to Shovel Knight by Munch Koopas.